Now Selwyn had a special call.
Never mind.
To attend a civic ball.
Never mind.
The tickets are for two, but to him girls are taboo.
Oh, whatever will he do? Never mind. So never mind.
You're looking very smart tonight, Morris.
Yeah, I'm taking Vera out.
Oh, you must be taking her somewhere nice.
I'm taking her out for a Chinese meal.
Oh, that's nice. She can't half-shift her food, I'll say that for her. Where are you going?
The Lotus Blossom in Huddersfield.
Huddersfield?
And let's face it, there's no one else in Scarsdale. And it is our anniversary.
Yours and Vera?
Yeah.
Oh, your cufflinks are in the drawer.
Oh, thanks, Mum. It's exactly 2 months to the day.
Since what?
Since we first met.
How exactly did you meet Vera, Morris? You've never told me.
No, well, Vera asked if it could be our little secret, you know.
Oh. All right, I'll keep it to myself.
Oh, Mum. Oh, Morris. Why, oh, hey, who's a pretty boy there?
Oh, get off and look at your door.
What are you getting all dressed up for, Morris?
I'm getting the coal in.
He's taking Vera out for a meal.
Well, you'll need some money.
Hey, Selwyn, isn't it about time you were going out?
I've only just come in.
Well, what difference does that make? Look, don't just sit there. I'm expecting Vera any minute.
It's their 2-month anniversary.
You what?
It's exactly 2 months to the day since Morris met Vera.
Oh, I know all about that. It was over tea and suggestive biscuits in the Blue Lagoon, wasn't it?
You won't tell me how it all started in the first place.
What, how Vera met our Morris? She won him in a raffle.
Hey, Selwyn, come on. Sort yourself out. Do us a bit of tips here.
Yeah. First prize was $0.25 mixtures, wasn't it? Right, they're not easy, are they? All right. Right. I shall have to go and wash my hands.
Scarsdale Samaritans, what is your problem?
I wish you wouldn't do that, Raymond. Send 4 pints up. Right, item 33. We've had some complimentary tickets sent to attend the Mayor's Civic Ball, in recognition of the valuable work the club's done to improve the image of Scarsdale.
Also in recognition of this year's mayor, who happens to be my brother.
I thought you'd be getting a stack of tickets for the ball.
What's that got to do with you?
Well, I work on the council, don't I? And, you know, I know what's going on in the corridors of power. I heard they were sending a stack of tickets. How many did they send?
4.
How very convenient.
That's what I thought, Taff. Just 1 each. Your hand.
Hey, just a minute, Mr. President. I don't think it's quite right just to share them out between us like that.
But it is right. It's a committee decision.
And that's what committees are for, to make decisions.
I know, but I mean, it's for the honour of the club, really, isn't it? And the club isn't just us. I mean, it's all the members. I think all the members ought to have a chance of going.
What's the use of being on the committee if we don't get first whack of the free tickets? We always do that.
Froggitt, ever since you came on this committee, you've been trying to undermine our way of doing things. Destroying generations of noble traditions.
Like copping for free tickets. Sure, that.
Just a minute. No, honestly, I think we ought to have some sort of a raffle, you know, to give everybody a fair chance. I mean, can't we have a show of hands about that?
If you like, but there won't be your hands showing.
If I might intervene, Mr. President, before we start getting all acrimonious. Selwyn, I agree with everything you say. You have spoke up for the little man, and I admire you for it. However, we have to be realistic. Whoever goes to the civic ball will be ambassadors for the Scarsdale Working Men's Club and Institute. Men who can conduct themselves with dignity and decorum, familiar with the higher things in life, which knife and fork to use. Men who can talk on various subjects with ease. People who read the Times. Men who possess dinner suits. I'm sure you have a dinner suit, Selwyn?
Of course I have. Well, I mean, I haven't actually got one, but I know a fella in Mexboro's got one that's about my size.
So in suggesting that the committee members should use these tickets, I think we're acting in the best interests of the club and therefore for the members. You see what I mean, Selwyn? And now that the motion has been fully debated, I think we should have a show of hands, Mr. President.
Sure, then.
Carried unanimously.
It's a great ticket, isn't it? Well, that's fantastic, that. Hey, Annie, Mr. Secretary.
Yes, Selwyn?
He's not dead, is he?
Who?
Your brother, the mayor.
Of course he isn't dead. What you on about?
Well, it says here, black tie.
Thank you for a lovely evening, Morris.
Thank you for a lovely evening, Vera. I'll take your coat, love.
I'm sorry about the Curry King prawns.
Yeah, well, that's all right, love.
Are you feeling better?
Yes, fine, thanks.
I sometimes have that problem with streaky bacon. Funny that.
Yes, well, we're all different, aren't we? I mean, that's what makes life so interesting.
Oh, yes, it's the difference that's definitely the nice thing.
Hey, sunshine. Hey, say hello to Uncle Maurice, eh? Come on, say hello to Auntie Vera. Come on, say hello. It won't bite you. Hey, now sit. Fang, sit. Hey, watch him. Now, I'm going to take this off. I want you to sit, all right? Sit. Oh, wait yourself. Hey, did you have a nice time? Did you have plenty of sweet and sour and fried lice? Hey, you'll never guess where I'm going.
I hope it's Australia.
Don't talk daft, Morris.
Oh, am I warm?
You would be if you went to Australia. Didn't it? No, I've been invited to the Mayor's ball, civic ball at the town hall. Honestly, they've sent some tickets, like, you know, for the committee members who happen to be there tonight. It's great. Look at it. That's the ticket. Isn't it fantastic? The Mayor sent them personally, you know, for it was sort of in recognition of all the work we've done for Scarsdale and for the club, and because he's Harry's brother.
Isn't it a beautiful card, Morris?
Yeah, magic.
Isn't it? Hey, have you noticed something? It says black tie. Do you notice that? Don't mean there's anybody dead, it means evening dress. I mean, I haven't got one, but I know this conjurer in Mexico who's got one. I'm going to ask him if I can borrow it.
I hope he's taking the budgies out of the pockets.
Who are you taking with you, Selwyn?
You what?
Well, it's a double ticket.
What do you mean?
You've got to take a lady.
Where does it say that?
Look, there, double it says.
Is that what that means? Why, hell, I didn't notice that.
Oh, I shouldn't worry about it, Selwyn. There'll be thousands of beautiful women queuing up outside the council yard, hoping to be invited.
It's not going to be easy, though, is it? You know, I mean, I can't just take, because it's dead posh, you know what I mean? I mean, you've got to take somebody who's used to this sort of thing. I mean, they're sitting down to eat.
Well, you seem to know a lot about it.
Well, I mean, I'm involved, aren't I? I mean, the Mayor consults me, you know what I mean? Well, I mean, he'd be daft not to when he's got a qualified concert secretary working in his public works yard.
The Mayor consulted you?
Yeah, well, not personally, like, but he sent one of his clerks down to the yard, asked me to find some plant pots for the stage. They're going to put plants and artificial flowers in them, you know, it makes the band look better. I gave him lots of constructive suggestions.
Like what?
Well, what sort of plant pots?
And who's going to be the lucky girl then, Selwyn?
What?
Who's the lady you're taking to the civic ball?
I don't know. I can only think of one person, and I can't take her.
Who's that?
My mum.
There you are, gentlemen. This'll make you forget all your troubles.
I've got no troubles, only one, and she's gone to her mother's.
Are you all fixed up with partners for the civic ball, then?
Oh, yes, my wife has cancelled her evening class in embroidery.
My wife's made a miraculous recovery from her fibrositis.
Unfortunately, my wife's on nights again.
Oh, that is bad luck.
Yeah, so I've been forced to invite Elsie Partridge.
Scarsdale's favourite stripper?
The one and only.
That's a very noble sacrifice you make him as a secretary.
Oh, I like to spread a little happiness.
They say a pretty girl is like a melody.
Well, why did I have to get married to Colonel Bogey?
Where are you going, tough? How's your leaks? How's your green up? Find the cookie, please, Raymond. How are you going, Harold?
We were perfectly happy until 2 minutes ago.
The gentlemen of the committee were discussing their social arrangements for the civic ball, Selwyn.
What?
Partners. The glamorous ladies we're escorting to the ball, boy.
Where we can dance the night away.
To the sweet music of Harry Baxter and his Monarchs of Melody.
Oh, well, it might not be Harry Baxter. I mean, he's a good sax player, but he goes a bit out of tune when he's been on the bottle beer. I've recommended, like, the Mayor gets somebody a bit better. I've told him get somebody like Joe Loss or Victor Sylvester or Yehudi Menuhin. You know what I mean? Fantastic he is. Hey, give us a bag of nuts.
Any old Cloud's taking his old lady.
And Jack's taking his wife.
Harry's taking Elsie Partridge.
Who are you taking, Selwyn?
I haven't had time to think about it yet. I've been too busy with my consultations.
What, you're not organising the civic ball, are you?
Well, no, I'm not organising it, but, you know, I'm being consulted, you see, about all the details. We've had people in and out of the yard all week, you know, asking for things like plant pots and, you know, I've got to get a load of stair rods.
We don't need stair rods for a dance.
No, they're for the red carpet they're putting down up the steps of the town hall. You know, for all the official guests to walk up.
I love to walk up a red carpet.
No, the only trouble is this one's a bit greeny brown.
It's still nice to walk up a red carpet, even if it is greeny brown.
Escorting our partners.
Arm in arm.
With the beautiful Elsie Partridge.
Who's going on your arm, Selwyn?
I haven't actually decided yet.
We thought you might take your mother.
Don't be daft, you can't take your mother.
Could take that dog of yours.
I bet it's a good dancer.
What, are they having the Sir Bernard's waltz?
Oh, no, you've got it all wrong. Selwyn's got it all organised. There's a young woman somewhere, beautiful in a tantalising way, eh? A young woman with a hint of mystery in her past. Eh? That's the sort of woman Selwyn will be taking to the ball, eh, Sel?
You're nearer to the truth than you think, actually. No, there is one. I've got to give her a ring, make sure she's not booked, you know what I mean? You're a crafty devil, you are, Tuffin. No, she's fantastic. I met her, like, you know, when... I met her when I was in the army at Catterick Camp.
What's scrubbing out the naffy?
Oh, no, she'll be on top secret military intelligence, won't she, Sel?
I'm saying no more.
She was in military intelligence.
Being intelligent, she'll speak several languages, eh, Sel? Eh?
About 6.
And does karate, eh?
Black belt.
I've heard she's connected with royalty.
Well, I'm saying no more. Hey, I've got to get going. I have to leave that.
No,
I've got to go and see the mayor. I still have to leave that. No, I've got to go and see the mayor, you know, because I'm going to get him some tombola prizes and some bingo tickets, and I've got to see him about these stair rods. Hey, you wait till she comes. Magic. Hey.
She speaks 6 languages.
A black belt in karate.
And she's connected with royalty.
I bet when it turns midnight, she'll turn into a pumpkin.
That'll make 2 of them.
Hey, you're as bad as Vera. Get off.
Oh, all on your own, Selwyn.
You think you're a rug? Where you been, Morris?
Been to pictures with Vera.
Hey?
Saw the primeval monsters from 50,000 fathoms.
Well, sounds like the committee. Hey, Morris.
Yeah?
Where did you meet Vera?
I met off the bus outside the cinema.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, where did you meet her when you first met her?
Oh, you mean when I met at the Blue Lagoon tea rooms?
Yeah, but I don't really mean that. I mean how. You know what I mean, how?
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. I made a special arrangement.
What, you mean you arranged to meet her specially?
That's right.
Hey, can you do that, Morris? I mean, can you arrange to meet a woman, I mean, like a young lady, through a special arrangement?
There are ways and means, you know.
Yeah, but can you meet all sorts? I mean, for instance, could you meet one who like, spoke a lot of languages? Or was a black belt at karate? Or even perhaps one who was, like, connected with the royal family?
What's the matter? Are you having trouble getting a partner for this civic ball?
No, it's all arranged, Morris, that is. It's all arranged through one of them what's-its, you know, special
Are you
arrangement.
sure that it's all fixed?
Yeah, it's all arranged through a special arrangement.
Are you sure?
Yeah, look, I'll take the dog for a walk while you're getting some cocoa, shall I? Come on, sunshine. Let's go and bite somebody.